Hi, here you are with 50 first chapters. This is session 8, all about pitching to an agent or editor. I am Nikki Triumpho.
I'm Heather Clark.
And we're going to be watching Gina Larsen, and she pitched her book to us over video, and we're going to play it for you now. We'll do a screen share for that, and then we'll pause it occasionally to make little critiques.
And we made sure to pause it at a really great spot for her starting image.
I just fixed it.
Gina's gonna like you more now.
Okay, well, it's not that great still, but here we're gonna have Gina. Take it away. Take it away, Gina.
Take it away. All right.
Oh, I have to.
Hi.
You guys, I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna explain something just really fast. I'm gonna put it back on us. So Gina and I could not get our video thing to really love us that much, and so her audio is delayed from what the visual is. So if you want to, you can just turn away and you don't even have to look at the screen, because sometimes that makes it confusing, and just listen. And we'll just comment on it. Is a good pitch though. I think it's really good too. Our last pitcher was Amber, and she did great even though she was nervous. Gina's a little calmer, and so it can kind of give you a sense of how a pitch can be a little smoother and a little more conversational. So we're gonna take it away. We're gonna go back to Gina, and I apologize that the video isn't very good. Okay, that's not a bad still shot.
No, it's powerful.
Yeah, there you go.
There. Hi, my name is Miss Agent. What's your name? I'm Gina Larsen. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Gina. So, Gina, here we are in Utah. How are you staying here for the conference? Yes, I come over here and I'm with a couple of friends, and we tend to be the late night crowd, and we're dragging our butts to get to class the next morning, but we have a great time. We love this conference and it has a lot to offer. That's cool. So do you live around here then? No, I'm from Idaho Falls, Idaho, and I've got a cute little family up there. My husband's a funeral director. Always is a conversation starter. Yeah, and yeah, no, I grew up on a dairy farm, milking cows and riding horses, and yeah, and then I met Kyle, and here we are with the house and mortgage, so you know, the whole bit. Nice. Okay, well, so tell me about your book. I would love to. So I have a contemporary YA and upper YA story, because Abby June Craig is just about to turn 18, so it does err on that side of a little bit older YA. But the best part about it is she's about to tell the biggest lie she's ever concocted to escape the summer of turning houses with her carpenter father. He's going through a divorce, and she doesn't really want to hang out like that with him right now, even though she's got the entire skill set that he possesses. She's looking for a break. So when she finds this summer gig that's offering close to $8,000 for the carpentry skill sets that she possesses, she decides that she's going to try and get that job. And so she applies for it as AJ Craig, because nobody's going to hire a girl. And as soon as the job is complete and she's got the money in her hands, she'll confess to her father where she really was, and have enough money to, get started with college, and it will all be just fine. However, Tanner Lamont is looking for someone to trim a cabin with him up in Salmon, Idaho, which is a beautiful country. And his old man is usually, he and the two of them do work together, but his father has been seriously injured. So now Tanner's looking for someone who can work with him fast. He needs someone immediately. They've got deadlines to meet. So he hires AJ Craig and looks at his resume, thinking this guy is perfect. He's in Salmon, and this AJ is in Idaho Falls, so it's a little hard to just do it over a phone call. And so AJ is supposed to show up with all of his tools, and the day comes when he realizes he's hired a girl. But things kind of start out rocky until he realizes she can do the work. And it doesn't take Abby very long to realize that not only does she want him, she wants him. Right. So that is how their story starts, and I am leaving out the stakes for you. How do you like that?
No, that's fine. Here, we're going to pause right there. We're going to bring it back to a view of me and Heather. All right, Heather. So she did some great things.
Delightful. Yeah, it was really fun. First of all, that engaged conversational feel really got me involved, and I would listen to her talk about her book for a long time. Yeah. That was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really fun that way. And I should have explained this before, but your agent will very likely start you with small talk. So I tried to simulate the small talk. So that's why each of the videos starts with me like asking about Utah, as if I'm not from Utah, but whatever. Like it's supposed to, it's supposed to like simulate the way that it really is. And so I thought she did a great job. She went over the characters. Mm-hmm. She went over the tone of the book a little bit. She went over the main conflict. And then she even toward the end, she's like, oh, shoot, I forgot the stakes. And now she's
and that's a perfect opening, and hopefully she will jump in there and tell us the stakes.
Yep, she's going to.
The only thing that I would say is from the point where the audience, which is us, I started to know immediately once you said AJ is coming, hired him over the phone, and that part went on just a little teeny bit long for me because that was a quick, like I knew immediately, and then I got a little bit like, okay, okay, he doesn't know she's a girl. Right, that was probably the only point in the whole pitch that I have a comment on. It was really strong, and I'm excited to read it. It sounds like a lot of fun. Plus, your little cute voiciness when Gina says she not only does she want him, but she wants him. Like that was adorable, and I can trust somebody who can be like that to write me a voicey, fun YA, and so that was great.
Right, I totally agree. And so I told Gina beforehand that I was gonna like mess with her a little bit because I felt like she was one of my more confident guinea pigs, so to speak. And so my way of messing with her is that I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to be one of those silent agents. But you can't even hardly tell.
No.
because Gina just really took it away.
She just fills it up.
But really, honestly, so you could just do like Gina does. She knows mentally. She's like, I got character, I got conflict. Oh, I didn't get stakes. She says it right out loud, and then she just goes into it. And if you forget it, your agent will probably cue you. But if your agent does it, bonus points for you if you do it yourself. Yeah. Okay, so we might not have a ton more to say with Gina, but I'm going to let you go ahead and watch her whole interview, and I just think she does a delightful job. And so we'll turn it back over to her for a little while. Okay. Here we go.
Do you want to? Yeah, when I wrote it, my goal was kind of do a Romeo and Juliet retelling. And so these two discover that their dads used to be business partners, and when that kind of information comes to light for both the dads and for the kids, it becomes a matter of whether they can level with each other and come clean, or if their lives are going to start them apart.
Got it. So the whole thing takes place over the summer.
You know what? Not quite. It does tip a little bit into the fall because she has to start her senior year, and he has already graduated high school. So they're in a pickle there for their time frame, and they get separated for quite some time. And it ends right before Christmas. So.
Got it. And tell me about the ending. Is it kind of at the end they get to date, or is it kind of at the end they're a matched pair, like for good? So I'm just wondering about shelving it, because for YA it would be more like they'd be boyfriend and girlfriend. But for adult it would be more like they're going to get married,
Right. No, of course. And when I started out knowing that Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy, I clearly did not want to tear these two apart forever.
Right.
And I had to really look at, like I was looking at how Romeo and Juliet ended and what I could do that would be comparable. And so their families are they're still torn apart. And her dad takes a job in Salt Lake, and she really does not want to move her senior year. And because of the mature level in which Abby conducts herself in the years and years that she's been basically his business partner, they work out an agreement where she's going to stay in Idaho Falls and he'll come home on the weekends. And so they've lost their home, so they're not living in desirable conditions. So she's on the hunt. Her dad gives her the job to find somewhere that she can stay that would be safe, that he would approve of. And that's when Tanner comes back into the situation. And the reader is left kind of unsure if she's actually moving in, or if there's just this promise that he is going to take care of her no matter what. He does. He's pretty crazy. And he does propose to her with this big, someday can we get married emphasis. And she expresses what she wanted someday to be yesterday. And so it's lots of like that, knowing that they're going to have to tell their parents and that this is not going to be the easiest beginning that they've ever experienced, or that most couples experience, maybe with father's blessings or that traditional, setup. But it's very clear that they want to be together forever, but it is left up to the reader as to whether she's moving in, and there's no set date for the get together, marry situation.
Got it. Well, it sounds like a really cute premise. Thanks for sharing it with me.
Absolutely.
And so now tell me, do you have any questions for me? Is there anything else you wanted to tell me while you have me here?
Absolutely. As I was saying here, I realized I can tell you the word count. It is sitting around 88,000 words. I haven't spent a lot of time querying it just yet. I have been working on it, polishing it up, and came to this conference looking to see what I could do to go back and maybe improve the story, where I was sitting with word count and things like that. So at this point, after sitting through some classes, I do know I want to make a few small adjustments to the story, but I do feel like it's right there ready to send out. Can you tell me, is your client base pretty thick? Are you open to pulling in lots of new authors? Where are you at in your setup?
Well, I'm a pretty well established author, so I'm pretty. I have a lineup of authors already, so but I do acquire a new author, 1 to 2 new authors every year, and I go to conferences definitely with the eye of not only instructing new authors and priming the pump of the new talent that's coming in, but also I want them to send them to me. And in fact, I would love to see your first 20 pages. Would you send that to me when you're ready?
Absolutely, and it shouldn't take me very long. There's always conference hangover, so I need just a couple days just to detox from that. But I would love to send it. I'll send a full query. And would you like a synopsis more than what I've told you today?
We're going to go ahead and pause there for a little bit. We just think that this was really well done. She had her question ready to go when she was asked, do you have any questions? She had what she wanted to say.
Yeah, she remembered her primary goal there and got it done.
And she got it done.
Yeah, the only thought that I had in terms of feedback on that part when she asked, I don't think you have to ask if they're too established to look at what you got. Right, I don't think you need to worry about that at all, because I think most agents, if they're at a conference, like most of them are still acquiring on some level, and just have the confidence that your book is that one magical one. So I would just say, would you like to see more?
Right.
I think you can skip that.
Yeah.
Because that comes off as just a little less confident, and I think you have all the right to be.
Unless you've had experience with an agent before and you parted ways because they didn't have time for you, and you're looking for you have a specific thing in mind. Like, I'm not going to be looking at you as an agent unless you have time for me.
Right. I mean, if that question is vetting her to see whether you would want her, then great.
If you really actually are on the fence about whether you'd want her, but if you're pretty,
just the way I read that question was, would you even consider looking at my stuff?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And so I think, you can just say, are you interested in seeing them? But if you have questions about how they work as an agent, then yes.
If you're certain that you would say yes, then you don't need to vet the agents. A lot of the agents that we have at Storymakers are really top tier, and if you're vetting them, you're kind of done. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, but they really are. They're really great, and do your research and whatever, but I would look at them pretty seriously. So I would focus on what your qualifications are, and maybe not what their qualifications are. I would not say the same for all of the smaller presses, even though I love the smaller presses, and I personally will definitely be knocking on their door as soon as I get a firm no from the agent route that I have gone. But I think that that's a more legitimate question. What can I expect from you is something that you need to know at the get-go of a relationship with a smaller press, because it is different than what a larger press can give you. Right. So, okay, we'll go ahead and just wrap it up. It's not very much longer, and then we'll see you guys later.
Thanks.
Bye, you guys.
A refresher or something like that?
Nope, here is a piece of paper with all of my submission outline. So just follow the steps in the submission, and there's no, don't feel in a rush. You know, anytime in the next few months would be fine. And just remind me that you went to the conference, and that is written on the page. So
awesome. Well, thank you, because I have really been watching your career online and love all your Twitter feed and love watching your blog updates. And I have felt for a little while that maybe this story would suit you and the agency as a whole. It would maybe fit in just like a little button right in place. But I'll be excited to see what you think when you have a chance to look at some pages.
okay, well, thank you so much for coming, Gina.
Yes.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Yay! Okay, and then that's it. Bye-bye, you guys. I'm just going to end here.